He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
First pitch on its way. Miguel Sano stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Ready on 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. From the stretch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. In now, Ben Paulson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
So striding forward now, Chris Colabello. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Ball? 1-1. You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Here's Byung-ho Park. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Designated hitter, Byung-ho Park.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
So striding in, Max Kepler. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Brett Nicholas. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Number 9.
First pitch on its way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. On the ground, softly towards second. Dozier scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kepler is after it, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes ball one. In there, 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And another foul ball. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit sharply on the ground, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Colabello. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Two out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Rosario is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins nothing. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
In for strike 2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Now at the plate, Drew Stubbs reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 0-1. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. 2 down, runners at first and second. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Here's the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after them, make them swing the bat.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Twins have come back to tie it at 3-3.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, first baseman, Ben Paulson.
Into the box, Ben Paulson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here's the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3. Here's Byung-ho Park. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Byung-ho Park.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Max Kepler.
Now here it comes. And this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Jason Castro. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brett Nicholas.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Ryan Vogelsong is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here it comes, 1-0, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Lindor rounds the corner and is headed home, and not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded to third. Sano takes it in. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Has a look, now the pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Colabello. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he just misses with a curveball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Middle of the night now from the Twin Cities. It's now 4-3 Cleveland. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Eddie Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Drew Stubbs.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Now batting, Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line towards center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin will try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that misses. 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's there for it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Brian Dozier will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The 2-2 one more time. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Ben Paulson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Young-Ho Park.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Brian Shaw enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Brian Shaw.
Ready for another shot now. Young-Ho Park. His numbers against Brian Shaw, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away. Set to deliver on 2-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Kyle Crockett comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Max Kepler will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Twins, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Twins forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Runners on the move for second. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. From the stretch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled down the line. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now another 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Set to deal on 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities, and we are tied 4-4. Zach Putnam gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Zach Putnam.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Lays off 1-0. Soft liner towards first. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Stubbs. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get it. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jason Kipnis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he hung him one and he smoked it, but just wasn't able to keep it fair. I doubt if he throws him that pitch again.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Looped out toward third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. 8th inning now from the Twin Cities, all tied as you get a look there at the line score through the first 7+. At the plate, Chris Colabello. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Tyler Naquin is on deck. Soft liner to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Corey Guerin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Corey Guerin.
Striding in, Brian Dozier. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Brian Dozier.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. His second of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in now, Ben Paulson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Liner towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Now batting.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Now another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 5-4 Minnesota. Glenn Perkins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Abisail Garcia.
Victor Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
44, Victor Martinez.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 15 long balls and 34 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. Now here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Full count now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Full count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. And he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Carlos Santana will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
41. Carlos Santana.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Right there for strike one. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he lays off for ball one.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Yep, 1-2.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. Runners on first with one down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
First delivery to him on the way. Francisco Lindor is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off is Marisnik. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Twins pick up win number 60 this year. Ryan Vogelsong earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Glenn Perkins closes the door for the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes.
A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.